Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk about Venus in the 12th house, which is a pretty unique placement. The 12th house is all about things that are hidden, your subconscious, and sometimes even spirituality. And it's a little more mysterious than other houses. So if you've got Venus here or you're just curious about it, let's dive into what it means. First, let's remember what Venus is all about. Venus is the planet of love. Venus is the planet of beauty, pleasure, and relationships. It's what we enjoy, how we connect with others, and where we find happiness in life. So, Venus is all about the things that make us feel good. Now, the 12th house is kind of mysterious. It deals with things that are hidden, like your dreams, your subconscious, and even spiritual growth. It's not so much about everyday life, but more about your inner world and the stuff that's happening behind the scenes. And this house can also show where you tend to keep things private or where you might feel a little isolated. So, if you've got Venus in the 12th house, love and relationships might feel a little more complicated for you. It's not that you don't want love, you actually feel things really deeply, but sometimes you keep those feelings hidden. You might be the type of person who has secret crushes or relationships that you don't talk about much. There's this feeling of wanting to keep your love life private, or maybe you just don't feel comfortable expressing your emotions openly. Sometimes people with Venus in the 12th house are drawn to relationships that are behind the scenes, or even relationships that can feel a little forbidden or secretive. It could be that you fall for people who are not fully available, or relationships where things need to be kept quiet for one reason or another. On the positive side, Venus in the 12th house can make you someone who connects deeply with others on an emotional and even spiritual level. You might be drawn to love that feels more meaningful, where there's a deep understanding between you and your partner. So, this is not about surface level attraction. You want something more profound, even if it's hard to explain. You might also find that you show love in quiet, love in quiet and subtle ways. Instead of just doing grand gestures or I'm sorry, or just expressing your feelings in a way that are more private or behind the scenes, like just doing small things for someone when no one's watching. You don't need the spotlight on your relationships to feel fulfilled. Another big theme with Venus in the 12th house is the connection between love and spirituality. You might feel that love is something sacred, something that, goes beyond just the physical or emotional level. And you could be drawn to relationships that feel spiritual. Or you might find that love helps you grow and heal in a very deeper way. Sometimes you might even feel like you need to retreat into your own space when it comes to love. Because the 12th house can make you feel like you need, some time alone to process your emotions. And that's okay. And Venus here can help you understand yourself better when you take time to reflect on your feelings. One thing people don't often mention about Venus in the 12th house is how compassionate this placement can make you. You're someone who feels deeply for others, and you might even feel drawn to helping people who are going through tough times or, just need extra care. You're very empathetic, and this can make you a really understanding partner. You might also feel a strong connection to causes or people who are in need of support. But because the 12th house is also the house of hidden things, you might have a tendency to hide your own needs in relationships. You could be so focused on caring for others that you forget to take care of yourself or express what you want. And it's very important to make sure you're not sacrificing your own happiness for the sake of others. Venus in the 12th house can also mean you find beauty in solitude. You don't always need to be around other people to feel content. You might enjoy spending time alone, reflecting on your feelings, or just getting lost in your own world, whether that's through art, music, or something just spiritual. For you, love can feel like a private personal journey, and that's something really special. So, to sum it up, if you've got Venus in the 12th house, you're someone who feels love very deeply, but you might not always show, it in just obvious ways. You value privacy in your relationships and might be drawn to more spiritual or emotional connections. But just remember to make sure you're also expressing your own needs and not hiding your feelings too much. Okay? So that's all for today. If you have Venus in the 12th house, let me know how it shows up for you in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.